for you and T?
Okay, just really happy for this win. Any win in the ACC is a big win, and really proud of a lot of things that we did tonight to get this one done. We took care of the ball really well against a team that forces a lot of turnovers. And Ta'Niya obviously had a great individual performance. Really proud of her production and the way she was locked in for this one. So excited for it and ready to move on to the next.
Questions?
Obviously, you've seen a lot with Ta'Niya, but that 16-point second quarter, does it ever just surprise you anymore, or is this kind of just like
there was one that she made, it was in the second half, not the second quarter, that she made. Just the way that she can get to the basket, move her body in the air, and finish is just something like I've never seen. It's so fun to watch, and so there's always something new that comes out when she jumps up and finishes. But no, I was just, again, really proud of her focus, and the way she leads us in that way of just being ready to come out, attack, and take the team on her back in those moments when we need it. So it never gets old. No.
Ta'Niya, I mean, you shot 14 of 25 in this game for 34 points, 14 of 25 against Notre Dame for 34 points. Mm-hmm. It was kind of two different games how you got to that point, that total as well. Just talk about the versatility of your game.
Just being myself, mixing it up, taking what the defense gives me. Like I said, just being myself, getting my teammates open, just making the right play is important.
So, Coach, you started out early in the game in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see from Boston College on film that kind of made you want to switch up the defense and start out in the zone early?
Well, I mean, their offense, their man offense involves, for us, a lot of switching, and so therefore some mismatches that we thought mixing it up with the zone would prevent that a little bit, allow us to keep our bigger players in the paint, protecting, and so that was really the thought there, just so we wouldn't have to guard their man offense and all their screens where, we're getting posted up at times, driven by at times when we were in switches.
Coach, this probably had to be one of your lowest three-point games,
Mm-hmm.
just not really attacking from deep a bunch. Obviously you love when you can knock them down, but just knowing Boston College and what they were coming in with, were you kind of focusing on just trying to get to the rim more and just layoff style, or trying to hit those? Like, I guess what was the attack there?
We're always focused on getting to the rim, and that's what opens up our three-point shots. And so we knew that those attacks would be there in certain ways. Attacking, you can't attack from everywhere against these guys because they are good at getting their hands on the ball. But it was pretty clear that in the first and second quarter, when we attacked the basket, good things were happening. So we didn't take as many three-point shots, and we definitely didn't hit a lot of them. But I loved how we got to the basket and got the ball in the paint.
Speaking of getting the ball in the paint, Avery Treadwell, career high in 7 and 5. What was, for both of you guys, what was her performance, and how big was that for your team today?
It was very important. She's a hard worker. She's on the practice team, and she gives us buckets. And even after practice, she's working out with Coach Bill. I'm just excited to see her grow throughout the season and coming into her sophomore year.
Ta'Niya, I know Coach said she never gets tired of seeing you put up these big numbers, but for you, I guess, is it just more fun when you get to do this? Like, what is it that kind of lights this fire and kind of helps you get going?
I don't know. I haven't been starting off good the first quarter, but something just clicks when I sit down and just, see how the defense is playing and everything. But it is fun. It is very fun, but I want more. And that's just how I am.
I love it.
You want more what? There's 6 away from the school records. Good, man. Good.
Coach, I know it's a stepping stone, but the 20 wins, yet again, you've had this run of consistency.
Yeah.
What do these kind of steps mean as far as just building toward the overall goals?
Yeah, I mean, this is our standard, and just because it's the standard doesn't mean that it's easy to do. So getting 20 wins and doing what's needed to get to the NCAA tournament is the foundation, and so we're looking to build upon that. And so I'm really happy that how our February is going. That was a big emphasis this year of our momentum is in the right place right now at the right time, where we're playing well going into the end of February into March. And so that's what we want, so we can build now on this 20-win foundation.
We got.
Go ahead, Ask. Go first.
Oh yeah, I mean the win today, a week off, get Louisville on the road next week. How big is it just to regroup and get ready for that final road game?
Yeah, big. I love how our schedule lined up with the buys that we had. I think this is perfect timing where our players get a chance to really refresh, mentally take a break, physically definitely take a break, and get ready for a big final week at Louisville, and then another one, an important one at home against Clemson. So yeah, we're excited, and again, I'm really happy with how the schedule aligned.
You mentioned that Clemson game. That'll be the last home game of the season for you guys here in the regular season. Just seeing the support that you guys have had and just knowing the love that you've been able to feel this year, I guess, what are you hoping to see in your last game at the Tuck this season?
I'm hoping to get the win. At the end of the day, I don't want our fans to go home sad. We want to put on a show for the team, for the fans, and just stay solid. And like she said, going into March and going into the ACC tournament and the NCAA tournament, that's going to give us momentum.
Are you going to give us 40 tonight?
Hopefully. 41.
Yeah, break the record, don't tie it, exactly. Love it.
So tonight, you got